Hi guys, welcome to Pot of Fire and Things. I am Karen, and today I'm going to be sharing about something that's going on. So I'm going to be talking about online classes or virtual learning. So I know that with all that's going on, a lot of parents, schools gave the option of doing online learning, virtual classes, as opposed to in-class instructions, or they basically didn't have an option, so you had to do the online learning. So today I am just going to give you five tips to ensure you get success in the online learning. So if you're a parent and you have smaller kids who require constant watching or instructions or need to maneuver themselves more around the computer and stuff like that, then you need to be more focused and all of that in there. So without any further ado, let's just go into these five tips. Sorry. So the first tip I believe is very important, and that tip is preparation. Just like anything else in your life, I believe that you should prepare yourself as a parent or as the child, especially if the child is older and can take on some of that responsibility. Then preparation, prepare yourself, prepare the child for what's to come. So when I say preparation, I'm also involving the mental state, your mental mind, what you're going to go into, your expectations and all of that. Prepare yourself, right? Tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to be doing this online course, or I'm going to be doing this school for 1 month, a semester, depending on what's going on. Classes might resume in person, but within this time frame, I want to be successful. So prepare yourself, give yourself a pep talk. Know what you're gonna go and try to accomplish. So when I say prepared now, I'm also talking about the fact that most classes, most schools, the teacher, most of them use Zoom, most of them use Google Classroom. The teachers will typically send a lesson plan for a week or a couple of days in advance to the student or to the parent, or sometimes both. So you as the parent, regardless of the age, right, you need to get this plan and review it and see what your child will be doing for the days to come within that week. Prepare yourself, prepare your child. If the child is of a smaller age, prepare yourself, because you know you'll also be part teacher, part parent within that week. So my second tip is developing independence. Independence for your child. All right. So when I say independence, remember that the child needs to do the work on his own. Right. So back to again the age of your child. Depending on that age, the child would probably already know how to maneuver him or herself around a computer. If it's a smaller age, this is the time that the child is going to have to learn. You're now going to be having to teach the child how to maneuver himself or herself around this computer, iPad, laptop, whatever means of thing that the child will be using to do the online learning. So you're gonna be knowing that you're gonna be using whatever application, Google Classroom, teach a child how to turn on and off the computer. Teach him how to get to these applications, teach him how to get to the Google Classroom, how to sign in with the sign in, the login that the school, the teacher had sent on, how to go to these pages. Let them know that they have to learn how to do all of these things in order to be successful. You're there, but you're there to supervise, to assist, to help, but you're not there. You can't be there sitting there listening, watching, hearing what the teacher says and providing these answers. All right, so when I say be focused, be firm, this is where you're probably going to have your objectives outlined, and then you're going to be telling your child, all right, this is what we're going to be doing. This is what we want to accomplish, and this is what we're leading towards. So let the child know that no toys, no pets, nothing recreational while we're doing our schoolwork, while you're at school throughout the day, nothing like that. Let them know that they have to get the work done within whatever time frame that the teacher says, and let them know that you're also there when they need something. But just be firm and let them know that they have to be focused on a dedicated learning environment for your child. All right, so depending on your home, you might already have a work office that you probably could give to the child, depending on the child's age again. You could offer that space up to the child. If not, and you're working from home and you still need that environment, you could, set up a space in the child's bedroom, set up a space downstairs in the living room, but beware, be careful, no distraction. So that means no television, no laptops apart from the laptop that they will be using to access their work, no Game Boys, no PlayStations, nothing like that. Limit distractions with siblings. Ensure that the environment is comfortable, it's cool, it's not too hot, it's an environment that is conducive to learning. And just limit the sibling interaction. So motivate, monitor, right? Let the child know that you're there. You're there to provide any technical assistance that is needed. You can also provide, the educational assistance, but you're there to ensure that they understand what is being taught. You're not going to tell them what the teacher is really asking. You're going to let them try to understand it on their own before you really get into it and try to help them. Let them try to figure it out on their own. Motivate them, praise them, let them know that you're happy with what they're doing. Also let them know that, okay, you got an A in biology, you got an A in chemistry, you got an A in maths or something. Let them know that you're happy. Let them know, so then the next time around, the next test, they probably can get an A+. Let them all of that. When they get their work that they would have done at school, and you come and you post it on the wall, still do stuff like that. Try to still do stuff like that. That will motivate them to continue to do a good job, so that that successful outcome that you want will come in the end. All right, praise them, let them know that you see them. A praise is a good thing, especially for any age child. They want to know that mommy and daddy, grandma and grandpa are accommodating. They see that they're trying their best. They praise them when the work gets done. Do that. That will in turn push your child to get a better grade, to surpass the grade that they got. Right? So my next tip is it's very important. All right, remember, you are not the teacher. You are the parent that assists. So if you see that your child is struggling in an area and you've tried to explain it some more to the child, this is when you reach out to the teacher. You reach out to the teacher. Let the teacher know that your child is not grasping what is being taught. You try to break it down on your end, but the child still not grasp the concept of whatever subject that was being taught. The teacher now will provide the extra assistance, the extra help in giving that one-on-one. Although him or her would have been given one-on-ones, don't get me wrong, she will now say, okay, this child doesn't understand the concept of algebra. She doesn't understand something in biology that I taught a day ago. All right, it takes them sometimes to probably understand. It may help them to understand it from somebody else. It may help them to understand it when the teacher talks about it in a different format, right? Every child is different in the learning area. So then when the teacher knows this, the teacher will try to provide any extra assistance that is needed, right? And then the teacher will know that the child gets it or not. Remember independence, right? Remember that tip, independence. The child needs to be independent so that when the stuff is being taught, he or she understands it, right? So if he doesn't understand it, this is when the teacher will come in and provide that one-on-one, that extra 30 minutes of teaching time to that child about a particular subject. Because bear in mind, they are being assessed just like they would be in class. They are going to be assessed, and you want them to be assessed properly. You want them to be assessed based on what you know as a parent that they're capable of. So if you see that they're struggling to get things done or to understand a job and an assignment, then reach out to your teacher. Reach out to the child's teacher. Let them know they don't understand. All right, thanks guys. I hope I wasn't rambling too much. Hope you got the gist of the 5 tips that I was trying to let you guys know for effective / a successful outcome for our online classes, online instructions that we as parents, or even we ourselves as parents with going back to school, or parents with kids doing these instructions at home, need to try to, think about, try to implement in order to get successful outcomes. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment on what you think are your tips for a successful outcome, if I could have put something in, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Pot of Fire and Things, and stay tuned. Bye.